everybody, this is Gravy and welcome to a brand new series on my channel. As you can see here, it will be over Dungeon Siege 2. This game was made back in 2005 by Gas Powered Games and Microsoft Game Studios. It's been a big part of my childhood and I love this game with all my heart. Sadly I haven't played it in probably a year or two, so this is going to be just as new, pretty much, to me as it is to you guys for people who haven't played it before. So, start our character off fresh here. You can either choose for your races your human, your dryad. Well, let's take a look at the human first. The human's racial bonuses here, as you can see: 2 unspent skill points, +2 to their strength, +1 to their dexterity, +1 to intelligence, and a +10% chance to find magical items. So that's a very nice perk. The rest just tells you about it, but I'm pretty sure we all know what humans are. If you don't, well, you need help. Okay, off to the Dryad race. 1 point in Natural Bond, 1 point in Dodge. Those two are skills that you can gain. -2 to their strength, so they're not the strongest race out there. +4 to their dexterity, +2 to their intelligence, and finally +10% death magic resistance. So, very helpful traits, but also a couple of negative things there on strength. Alright. Elf is the next race. 1 point in Critical Strike, 1 point in Brilliance. Once again, both of those are skills. +1 to their Dexterity, +3 to Intelligence, and +5% to the Mana Recovery. Really no downsides to being an elf. I'll tell you right now, I'm going to be choosing an elf, because I am planning on being in a Ranger class, which is bows. Ranged weapons, okay. Can't remember if they have guns in this game. I'm not sure. I think it's just bows and crossbows and stuff like that. But as you see right here, elves are extremely well educated. They can be good in the sword too. They're well rounded. But there is another race or two. I do know that. Half giant. Let's see here. 2 points in Fortitude skill. +6 to their strength, -2 to their dexterity, +5 to their health regen. Excuse me, I've got a head cold today. But, it's not that bad at all, except for the -2 dexterity, but that's what you would expect from a bigger built person. Is that the last person? Yes. It's human, dryad, elf, and half giant. Those are the 4 races that you can choose from in this game. Alright, going to the elf here. Gonna be a male. Sorry, ladies. Gonna be an elf. Once again, this is an old game, so it's not gonna be the best graphics. So, I'll just tell you that right now. Let me name myself here. There we go. Appearance. Not much on appearance here, but we'll take a look real quick. It does give you some customization choices, so it's not that bad in that department. Kayden, well, that's fine. Their hairstyle. Gotta find myself looking good here. Well, I kind of look like Spock there. I'll just go with this one. And my hair color. Okay. Oh, well, that's not it. There we go. White. That looks pretty good. We'll be doing that. Got my unloaded gravy here. Let's get started. This difficulty, as you see if you switch through each tab here, this is for characters 0 through 39 for Mercenary. That's the one we're going to have to start on, since we didn't even start a character yet. Veteran difficulty is 40 through 69 levels, and Elite is 70 through 100. So you can go up to level 100 in this game. It will take you a long time, but that's what I like about games like this that take a long time. We'll start off here. This will be the starting tutorial area, and
1,000 years ago, when Arana was young but not innocent, the first age of man came to an end by the meeting of a sword and a shield. The sword of Zaramoth the Unmaker, powered by a subterranean river of magic, had ruled the age by unquestioned force, until the shield of Azunai the Defender became the sword's only rival in power. They were destined to meet on the field that would forever be known as the Plain of Tears. Zaramoth commanded control of the power. Azunai longed to disperse it. Both zealots could not win. But unbeknownst to either warrior, the sword and shield had destinies of their own. The sword shattered the shield and sparked the great cataclysm. The land split open, and the souls of the warriors, ripped from their chests, rushed into the river of souls that flowed beneath the land, splintering it into 1,000 ley lines. The shockwave was felt in every part of Arana. Even the lives that were spared were changed forever. The stars shifted, and the Second Age began. All this was forgotten for centuries. The magic that was scattered on the Plain of Tears was fractured under the world, waiting with its unpredictable power. Until a young prince named Valdis followed powerful visions to the mountain fortress called Zaramoth's Horns. The dark wizards mastered the magic and granted Valdis access to the lost sword of Zaramoth, the very instrument that ended the First Age. In that instant, the Second Age fell under the sword's ominous shadow.
Okay, that was the intro. There we go. That was just the credits of the game. But
You worthless mercs! You're late! You're near at the front immediately! Check in with Morden Lieutenant Gerrand at the tower! Now get moving!
I've had a bad feeling about this ever since we left Aman'Lu. There's something... I don't trust these Morden.
okay, here we go. Now, this is Act 1, Chapter 1. The tutorial section, it should be named. Right now you start off with your little, what is this? Dagger. Yeah, you get a dagger. But, it's... it's not a third person. I'm not sure what person view this is, guys. I'm sorry, but, bird's eye view here. You click on the map where if you want to go, and it'll lead you to it. This is Drevin, a longtime friend. He will be in your party just for this tutorial section. For now, at least. Alright, now, I do remember there being a chest. Yeah, you can scroll your mouse to the sides of the screen to change your view. And, it drops stuff. You just click whatever's on the ground. then you can hit M here. M. Or not. Let me see here. Tab. There we go. Shows the map where you are. You can hit I, of course, which is your inventory tab. Short bow, is these the same things? Yes, it is. Put this on. This is +2 armor, 6. Yeah. So it's really 13 armor for this. Alright. I'm a very organized person in my games, so... Here we go. But in your inventory, you can look at all your stats, your health, mana, what you have equipped on you. Your spell book shows you your active spells. Your specialties is pretty much what you look at to level up. Since I haven't leveled up, I can't do anything right now, but let me see here. Range, that's probably what I'll be looking at here. So, it also gives you combat magic and nature magic. There's two forms of magic in this game. But yeah, I'll be sticking with ranged the best I can here. 1 and 2 are both your special powers. You'll gain more throughout the game. So let's chug through here. He wants us to meet up to this lieutenant here.
Mark, report to Morden Fighter Talk ahead for your combat lesson. Get moving now!
Yeah, these guys don't take too lightly to grunts and recruits like me. Move the mouse all the way to the edges of the screen. I already told you that. You'll be seeing these tips along the way.
Do you know which end of a blade is which, maggot? Let's see if you can destroy this training dummy with your dagger.
How do I attack? I'm going to do that just because I'm rusty on this game.
Even a filthy mercenary like you should be able to figure that out. To attack, right-click your...
Alright, right-click. Oh, whoopsie. Do have to switch to my dagger real quick. Good thing is we do get potions. Yippee. Alright, now we're on the range section here.
You'd better be able to handle a ranged weapon if you want to get paid, worm! Destroy this training dummy with your bow! Now!
Okay, now let me switch to my bow, which I was intending originally. Alright. Let's move up. Magic user. I never liked magic, but we'll have to do it here.
I can't imagine you worms have the wits to cast spells, but it'll be amusing to watch you try. Destroy this training dummy with your fire shot or your ice shot spell.
How do I
Did
do that?
they not even teach you the basics? Your spells are already equipped, maggot. Left-click a spell in the character panel on the left side of the screen to ready it for casting. Even a filthy merc like you should be able to understand that. Still listening, scum? If you manage to stay alive long enough to find a new spell, you'll need to put it in your spellbook before you can use it. The first 4 spells in your spellbook are your active spells, which show up on your character panel.
Okay. Let me look at my spellbook here. Oh my. Well, that's my, that's my big power-up. There we go. All I have to do is click on the top here to choose our spells. I don't know what my power-ups is. There we go. Okay, there we go. After that struggle there, here's our next guy we talked to.
More mercs playing at war! You probably don't even understand how to gain experience in the 4 classes, do you, scum? Ha! You maggots never know what you're doing. Choose a class and stick with it! If you switch weapon types too much, you'll become a weak jack of all trades. And then those cursed dryads will eat you for breakfast. Not that you wouldn't deserve it.
Yeah, but what it was pretty much saying is straightforward. If you're going to play this game, stick to your class. Like what I'm planning here. Stick with ranged. or stick with combat, or stick with one of the types of magic, because you will be shifting to all kinds of things and it'll screw you over pretty much. So, yeah, these Morden are not very nice, but they're mean to their soldiers. Ruthless people.
Took you long enough, Worm! The other mercs are at the front lines already! The Temple of the Coast must be taken by nightfall! Now get moving!
Wait, I have a bad feeling about this. My medallion feels heavy, as if it's trying to tell me not to move.
You aren't being paid to stand around! Get moving! Now! Those filthy dryads are summoning another shell! You mercs, get in there and destroy that thing!
Those must be the Bracken we learned about as children. Let's take them out!
Alright. Right click. Shows you here at the top what you're attacking, their health level, and what level they are. Which is always nice to see. Now I'm gonna take this Bracken pod out that spawns those Bracken that we just fought. And as we fight things, you'll gain experience, but here at the bottom, your power-ups will regenerate. So, this is the experience bar right down here. That's under your stats here. So that's what you look out for. So let's continue chugging on here. Oh, the medallion that Drevin was just talking to you about. He will
These
be
Bracken are as weak as Calrathian ale! We can
that
kill them
up throughout
faster
the
if
whole
we
game.
spread out! We should switch to rampage mode!
Or it will affect you throughout the whole game. Your buddy here is not going to be with you the whole time. Just saying. But once you find party members to be up with, you can be stuck with that whole game if you want. Ooh, a new enemy. Force Dog. And my power-up just regenerated.
These creatures remind me of our scuffles with the Taklak! Tough! If we focus on fire, they'll go down faster! Let's switch to mirror mode!
I'm not going to do that because it's just formations that your party can go in. It's nothing really important. And as you can see in your minimap and in your tab, it tells you where enemies are as red dots, so that's always helpful. And we are now leveled up, so we can add our points here. Let's take these guys out first. In this tutorial section, wherever you pick up, you won't be able to save here in the beginning. But once you actually start the game, you can keep them. As you see here, press H to drink a health potion. Don't need to. Yet. Oh my, some fellow comrades have died. Let's keep pushing on. Finish this little section right here. We shall level ourselves up. Oh, these magic guys. Yeah, take a health potion there. It'll also show you at the bottom of your character, as you saw before, different colors to show how close you are to death. Let's take this Bracken pod out. Okay. When you see these giant pluses, you know that you've leveled up. So, ranged skill. Dryad hunters look with some amusement upon all the armor warriors. Dodge, which, if I click this once for level 1, I'll have a 4% chance to dodge melee ranged attacks. So, we'll start off with that one. That's always a good one. It tells you up here different levels have different names. I'm a Bowyer right now, level 1. Almost hit level 2 already. And then I do not need to level up him, so once again, we're not going to be with him for long for now. Just left click doors.
These wooden creatures are weak to fire! Too bad I'm not a combat mage!
Yep, gives us weaknesses at the top here. It says weak to fire. Any fire attacks or weapons will be pretty good against them. Big ambush. Level 2. Alright, let's quickly do that real quick. Oh wow. There we go. Dodge. Goes up to 7%. Or what's this? Critical shot next. Chance to inflict critical hit plus 8. We'll add 1 at a time here. We'll bounce from this one to this one, this one to this one, and whatever. Go down here, something will jump down at us. Yeah, like that. I'm not sure if you keep the gold or not in this tutorial section.
Hey, that sword looks a lot like the weapons my father gave us when we were first learning to fight. You should pick it up.
Whenever you see little bookcases like this, just left click and it drops something. Nice resurrect scroll. I'm definitely going to use that. That's probably going to be my only spell I'll use because resurrect scroll, excuse me. Journal. Yes, journal is a very important thing to look at here. I'll show you that real quick. But I just did here. Shows you the quest you're currently on. Gives you steps. Now we're on Make Your Way to the Front Lines, number 7. Right, maps. You can teleport if you find a teleporter along the way. It'll show up as these. But in the tutorial section, it'll just give you waypoints like this. Alright, lore. I love this. I absolutely love this. Well, okay, lore and bestiary is more important, but quest items you find throughout the entire game. Up here. Books, maps, and chants. Chants are little power-ups that you can do if you find them. Bestiary is great because it'll show you every enemy and details about it for every act, every part of the game. I've found 3 different kinds of enemies here. Bracken Defender, those little twig things. Killed 49 of them. You got each kind of enemy here. And it tells you, if just hit details, and it tells you about each thing, everything in the game. Act 2, Act 3, and pets. If you happen to buy a pet, they'll appear there too. And this is the handbook, all about your tutorial items. Kinda had a brain fart there. So let's keep chugging on here.
I have that traitorous fiend in my sights. I could, but why does my heart stay my hand? Perhaps there is more at play here than I can tell for the moment. There's something about this one.
Did you see that elf? I recognized him. It was Amron. I know that he is much talked about in Drudwyn's tavern back home. He's rarely seen, but his deeds, real or imagined, are discussed there with enthusiasm. I would be interested in finding that out myself.
Okay. Shouldn't be too much longer here. Ooh, a new one. New enemy. Ketril.
These Ketril are tough! Next time we see one, use my brutal attack power on it! That'll surprise them!
You can tell the other guy to do their upgrade. Power up, I should say. He just did his. Destroy the other guy, I'll do mine. Which would be my... what is that? Critical strike. Power up. get off of here. There we go. At first, if you find a new enemy, you'll have to kill a few in order to find the lore about them. Tab is what they're telling us about now, is what I've already shown you about when you level up and put your points in different things. Gotta love his power up there. Rips them to shreds. Love it.
You're turning into quite the warrior. Keep in mind, you should choose a class and stick with it if you want to approach my expertise.
Took you long enough, Worm! The temple is through the cave! Get moving, now!
Stop a moment. My medallion. I know how you feel about it, but I just can't shake this feeling that something is going to happen. The closer we get to the temple, the stronger I feel it. I look forward to that. But for now, I want you to take my medallion. Please, it's important to me. More than you know. Just promise that you won't ever let Voldus take it.
Alright, some more continuing on with his medallion. We'll see eventually. Each boss has a higher version of it, as you see here. If they have a nurturing around it, it's a more tougher version of them. Oh boy. You take a big old health potion here. There we go. Oh, he's about to... Don't worry, he will not die. He'll go unconscious. And then there's a timer, and he will wake up again. Allies here. Boy, that struck me at once. Oh. I'm starting to love that strike power already. Chest or anything through here? Don't think so. M for mana potion. I've been using H for health, so not too difficult to understand. There we go. Level 3. Add some points here, or do it once again here to dodge ranged attacks up to 7% in melee. Can't remember melee. Okay, my inventory's full already, but doesn't matter. About to exit the cave here. Almost done with this tutorial area, don't worry. I'll finish our video for today.
Get moving, Worm! You marks are late! Get to the temple now!
Now this is more of a scene, so I'll just be quiet here and watch. This is a temple guardian. Watch his domination. A little bit of glitch glitch there, didn't show he was attacking me.
Congratulations, Voldus. We have completed our task. When can we expect our pay? Look out!
Wow. Jevin just took the hit for us. He saved our life there. He just perished. We just completed a quest. We appear here in the Dryad City, which eventually they will become our friends, but I'm speaking too far. But thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And like and subscribe. And this is episode 1 here of our Let's Play Dungeon Siege 2 series. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.